random video because random videos is what I do. And today, I want to speak about dreams slash fantasies. And before I go into that, I want to say, a little insight into my life some more. Some of y'all may know this, some of y'all may not. First and foremost, I'm a United States Marine. There's my dog tags. May not be active duty, but still, nevertheless, a United States Marine. I earned that title, and I will carry that title till the day I die. Some of the things that I've picked up throughout my time was Semper Fi. Some of y'all have heard, I'm sure most of y'all have heard that. Some of y'all might know what it means. Semper Fi is short for Semper Fidelis. Semper Fidelis is Latin for always faithful. Now you see, for me, Semper Fi, it's not just a Marine Corps motto. Semper Fi is a way of life. Now, why do I say it's a way of life? Well, you see, the kind of person I am, I'm a faithful person. Whether it be to an organization or somebody I love. Regardless what the situation is, I'm a faithful individual. Now, at the same time, faithful is good. But for me, I'm so faithful that I guess you could say it prevented some things in my life that could have been interesting to see. For me, like we'll say with women, as I talk about quite frequently in my videos, because that's what I think about, is finding a woman. I'm faithful to the point that it's ridiculous, really. Like, say I like a girl, or love her, and I may not even try to make a move on her or nothing, but I consider it or whatever. I can't even go out and have a little fun with another woman because I got girl A on my mind. Girl B might just want a one-night stand. I still can't do it because I'm so much thinking about how I want this one that it almost feels like cheating to be with the second. And I know that's retarded to everybody in this world. Most everybody in this world is going to think that's the stupidest thing ever. That's how I am. Now, I've also picked up, or should I say been taught, as a Marine, we do not back down. We do not give up. We do not retreat. Some simple things we don't do. So therefore, on to the dream slash fantasy. For me, I don't back down, don't quit, don't retreat. Them things. As long as whatever it is that I'm after is obtainable. Excuse me. If that objective is truly obtainable, I'm not going to stop until I obtain the objective. Now, if for some reason whatever that objective is no longer obtainable, then in my mind I'm permitted to give up or stop, quit, whatever you want to say. Because then it's no longer obtainable, so at that point I'm wasting my time trying to obtain something that I cannot obtain. That'd be like, we'll say, going to college. It's obtainable. All of a sudden I've got no means to pay the tuition and stuff like that. Well, it's no longer obtainable. I've exhausted all my funds. Well, it's time to quit. No, I'm not trying to go to college, but that's just an example. Or going after a girl. She's single, gung-ho. All of a sudden she's dating somebody, or she's engaged, or she gets married. No longer obtainable. I'm not going to go after somebody that's with somebody. I'm not going to ruin a relationship. So it's no longer obtainable. Time to quit. That's kind of the way I see things. Now, see, as far as dream versus fantasy. Dreams, to me, most dreams are obtainable. It's things that's in our subconscious. I mean, and now there's some wild ones where you're a millionaire or whatever. Yeah, odds are that's unobtainable. But like me, I dream of having a 4-wheel drive pickup. There's 1,000,001 of them out there. That's obtainable. And I'm not going to stop till I get one. Fantasy? I want to date a supermodel. Odds are, average guy like me, making not minimum wage, but average pay, yeah, that's not going to happen. So it's a fantasy. And I know everybody classifies things differently. Now for me, fantasy is not reality. It's fiction. It's a false reality, so to speak. So you gotta figure out what is a dream, what is a fantasy, what is obtainable and what is not. If I wanted a 1979 or 1969 Chevelle SS 396 4 on the floor, and there was only 2 in the world left. And the one the guy wouldn't sell, and the other one the guy wrecks. Well, it's no longer obtainable. Forget it. Give up. It's fantasy. Which for me, let's be real, that's the kind of car I'd love to have. Prices of them things are outrageous, and really, it's probably a fantasy for me because I probably never will be able to have one. I guess you just got to figure out, classify things for yourself. Now in that same scenario, along that lines, it can go from dream to fantasy. Because if it was a dream at first, this guy may sell it, wrecks it, can't get it. Well, now it's a fantasy because I'll never get it. As I say, it's all in your personal classifications of things. But to me, a fantasy is fiction, non-reality. I fantasize all the time. Does that make it wrong? No. Does that mean them fantasies are going to come true? Odds are no. Most of my fantasies, yeah, they'll never come true. They're a fiction thing. They're a non-reality. But what I can possibly obtain, I will never give up. This is something no one can take from me. They could physically take these. They can't take the title of Marine. Not that. No, sir. Excuse me. It's something I obtained. I earned. And not a lot of people could. Well, I suppose they could, but not a lot do. A lot of people don't have what it takes. Me, when I set my mind to something, nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to get in my way. Now, I guess I don't know if you say quit, but given up on things before because they just no longer felt obtainable. Whether they were or not, I don't know. They didn't feel like it. So I gave up. But that was only because to me they felt no longer obtainable. But you can't just say, okay, I want this, going for it. I don't think I can get it. I'm going to give up. Nah. I put many hours into things. Days, weeks, months, years. Before I consider giving up. Yes, I've gotten beaten and gave up. But that was because it wasn't there. It wasn't going to happen. It went from a dream to a fantasy. I got my dreams I'm holding on to. I'm still believing I'm gonna find a woman that's good for me, who'll be in love with me, I'll be in love with her. You know, no, not everything's gonna work hunky-dory, but it'll work. I still believe I'm gonna have my own place, that I'm gonna have a nice ride or two, preferably 2 or more. I'm gonna have a few toys, like that 4-wheeler I've got here, maybe a street bike, you know, whatever. I ain't giving up on them dreams. They will come true. Someday. I haven't found the right woman that I found some good women in my time, don't get me wrong. I've been with a couple. I can't say I've dated a lot, but the ones I've dated, yeah, they worked. They was good for me. But one thing or another, they ended up not working out. So one day there's going to be somebody that's going to find, I'm going to find, or they're going to find me, and it's going to work. They're going to realize I'm not the best looking, but I'm a hell of a man. And that's going to work for them. And there I go, back to relationship stuff, huh? Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry for wasting your time. But this has been another random video from the Country Man. And till next time, y'all, take care. Peace.